Just the look of those breakers is enough to discourage most divers from diving the Antonio Lopez. One of those 30-foot breakers could smash a dive boat. Juan knows the approximate location of the Antonio Lopez, and he has a tried and true method for diving it. He goes over on a safety line, and with one of the dive boats towing it, he searches for the seaward edge of the wreck's debris field. Meanwhile, the dive team gears up. They need to complete the dive before the tide change increases the size and unpredictability of the breaking sea. The boat edges in closer to the reef. It's a nervous 10 minutes until Juan spots the wreckage on the bottom. Rick sees that the breakers have already started to get bigger. There is no time to lose. The dive team grabs a safety line which is strung with buoys and attached to the boat. This way the boat can keep outside the surf zone, while the divers can safely ride the surge close to the wreck. Once the divers release the safety line, they're at the mercy of the surge. Chris has difficulty managing the camera against the surge. Visibility is poor with the churning water. The team gropes forward by dead reckoning. They now feel what it must have been like for the survivors in those raging waters off the Angelina rock. The team seems to be pulled 9 ways at once by the big seas rolling overhead. Almost without warning, the surge carries them on top of the wreck. This is the Antonio Lopez, the heroic blockade runner, with her decks caved and her hull stoved. Large sections of her hull now lay scattered over the reef. Some are buried in the shifting sands. The team are intrigued at how much of the Antonio Lopez has survived 100 years of pounding from the breakers. They advance cautiously over the wreck, straining to make out the dangers that lay ahead. These are the ship's huge boilers, which had been fired to bursting. This is one of the ship's stacks, which had belched black smoke in the run for San Juan Harbor. Schools of fish use the twisted metal to shelter them from the powerful current and to hide from large predators. This anchor lays off the port bow. It makes for a useful handhold against the powerful surge. Things are getting tense. The sea has more power. The surge is stronger. It's now playing hell with the dive team. This is the danger Juan had warned about. The surge is now so strong they can't swim against it. The surge makes ragdolls of the divers. The team decides to abort the dive. They'll need the air they have left to fight their way back to the boats. The team must spot the buoy at the end of the safety line and swim for it with whatever strength they have left. Fighting the swell with dive gear and camera may be more than they can handle, but it's the best option they've got.